magyar kormány ellen lázadni nem nagy dolog. Lázadjatok Brüsszel ellen. Na az valami, és onnan fenyeget bennünket.
Orbán Viktor.
Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has launched a direct political assault on the European Union, urging Hungarians to rebel against Brussels as he framed the bloc, not Hungary's domestic opposition, as his party's real adversary ahead of the April 12, 2026 parliamentary elections.
A magyar kormány ellen lázadni.
So our real opponent is not the current Hungarian opposition. I'm not even mentioning the DK. Our real opponent is Brussels, which is a sort of government that wants to bring to power in Hungary, which, at the given moment, will send the Hungarians money to Ukraine and send Hungarian soldiers to war. That's what this is about. It sounds strict, it sounds harsh, but this is the reality. They want a pro-Ukrainian, pro-Brussels, pro-war government in Hungary. And this is the real challenge, and we must defeat those who fall for this Brussels demand.
Speaking at a digital civic circle rally in Szombathely on Saturday, Orbán claimed the EU wants to install a pro-Brussels, pro-Ukrainian, pro-war government in Hungary. He warned voters that Brussels intends to strip Budapest of control over its finances, security policy, and national sovereignty. Orbán accused the EU of planning to divert member state funds to meet what he described as Ukraine's demands for $800 billion in state financing and $700 billion for armaments over the next decade. He said EU contributions could rise 1.5 times, threatening Hungary's economy, which currently pays $1 to $2 billion annually to the bloc.
Since we pay an amount between 1 and 2 billion euros every year, will in the next period must be increased by 1.5 times, because the Ukrainians have put a proposal on the table. They are asking for $800 billion just for the operation of the Ukrainian state over the next 10 years, and the Union wants to give this to them. Of course, there's a lot of talk that will supposedly come from private capital, but in the end, it's always the state. We know this. The Ukrainians are also asking for $800 billion and $700 billion for armament, $1,500 billion. Our money is also included in this. If we allow it, our money from here, they will take it away.
The Prime Minister also warned of military escalation, citing NATO discussions about sending troops to Ukraine. Orbán said any Western deployment without a deal with Russia would mean entering the war, adding that Moscow would view such forces as legitimate military targets. Casting the election as an existential choice, Orbán said Hungarians must decide whether their money, workforce and peace remain at home or are sent abroad under pressure from Brussels. This election is not about Hungary, he said. It is about what will happen to Hungary. Orbán rejected claims that Hungary is abusing its EU veto power, arguing unanimity is a treaty-based right. The campaign unfolds amid ongoing tensions between Budapest and Brussels over Ukraine, sanctions, and the future direction of the European Union.